So check out this article here from the NFL report cards. It says, despite another Super Bowl win, the Chiefs again ranked among worst workplaces by the players. That's pretty interesting that they do this anonymous survey to all the players so they can send out all their gripes and stuff like that. But I'll tell you this much: in corporate America, the surveys that they send, they usually never listen to it. But let's check it out. Let's see what's going on, what the complaints are here. Okay, it says a poll of 1,700 NFL players again produced some eyebrow raising highlights and lowlights for franchises across the league this week. Grading across a band of 11 categories, including a new look into head coach job performance and willingness of club owners to invest in facilities. The report cards again focus an internal light on how players view the workplace inside the franchises. The union repeatedly stressed that the report cards are not perceived to have a correlation to wins and losses on the field. Instead, the aim was to judge the experience of what it's like to work inside each player's respective team. All right. So this guy here, he posted it up. Report cards where players graded owners, coaches, teams on working conditions. Number one is the Dolphins. Okay, I can kind of see that. The Dolphins, they're in Miami. So even though for such a long time they were such a losing team, you're in Miami, so I'm pretty sure they take care of their players, right? Number 32 was the Commanders. Number one coach is Andy Reid. Okay, so they just won a Super Bowl. I wonder if during the survey, after a team wins a Super Bowl, does that coach usually end up as number one, or they usually ranked 1 to 5 or something like that, top 5. The number 32 coach, the last one, is Josh McDaniels. I think he is with the Raiders. Number one owner is Stephen Ross, and the number two owner is Clark Hunt. Report card rankings. There it is. Okay. Minnesota number 2, Green Bay number 3, Philly number 4, Jacksonville 5, San Fran 6. Let me see here. Man, look at that. KC is almost dead last. That's crazy. And New England is 29th. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool to see. All right, let's see what other grades we have here. Andy Reid was ranked the top coach in his job performance category with the A+. Former Los Angeles Raiders Josh McDaniels finished at the bottom. Eagles head coach Nick received an A and was lauded for his willingness to listen to the locker room. In Belichick's final season with New England, he ranked 29th, falling 4 spots from last year's report. Yeah, honestly, I think he's at the true butt end of his career. Even though he might want to continue coaching and stuff like that, I'm just not sure how much true juice that he has left to run efficiently a football team, But of course, honestly, with some head coaches, if you bring a good surrounding cast, they can make you look good, even though you might not be that good. 2 financial nuggets that stood out, given that they are tied to billion-dollar franchises. Tampa Bay finished 24th overall, charging non-starting players with less than 4 years of experience a fee of $1,700 if they wanted to opt out of having a roommate in their hotel room prior to games. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that they had a roommate plan with the players, but I guess players that have less than 4 years, they end up having a roommate plan, which is interesting. But I'm pretty sure a lot of those players, they're big dudes and they probably want their own space. So $1,700 to them is a drop in the bucket. You know what I mean? Here we go. Top head coaches: Andy Reid, Dan Campbell, and Kevin O'Connell. I could have sworn in the article that I read had a little bit more details here. Okay, here you go. Super Bowl Kansas City Chiefs were ranked 31st in a compilation of weighted categories, D plus or lower in a stunning 7 aspects, including treatment of families, a D, training room and team travel, a D, nutritionist and dietitian, locker room and training staff, all Fs. Wow. So all these guys that need good training and good locker room, they had Fs, and a league worst score in ownership, which is a F. That is crazy. You would think that they would be happy with the ownership, but I guess not. Sometimes when the teams start winning a lot, the ownership they end up being a-holes and start taking advantage of people. Also, with New England, the union's report noted that the Patriots are one of 12 teams that don't provide a family room during game days. I thought all teams would have a family room, you know what I mean, where all the friends and family hang out or whatever, but they don't have it. That's crazy. One of 7 clubs that don't provide daycare. The Patriots are the only team in the NFL with the majority of players feeling that their team's facility is worse than places they could train off-site. After all those years of winning, you would think that the Patriots would level up some of these things. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Let me see here. The club's weight room got the worst marks in the league. Belichick got a B grade, ranking 27th among head coaches. Well, I mean, that was an interesting article. Tell me what you guys think about this report card here. Leave your comments down below.